The tranquility of a sunny Florida morning was shattered near the manicured greens of former President Donald Trump's West Palm Beach Golf Club. It was September 16, 2024. Secret Service agents, ever vigilant in their duty, apprehended a man later identified as 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Routh. The incident sent shockwaves through the nation as reports emerged that Routh was armed with an AK-style rifle and had allegedly intended to harm the former president. Eyewitnesses described a scene of chaos and confusion as agents reacted swiftly to the potential threat. The quick response of the Secret Service ensured the safety of Trump, who was unharmed and quickly escorted away from the scene. This incident marked the second known attempt on Trump's life in recent months, further intensifying concerns about the safety of public figures in an increasingly polarized political climate. The incident served as a stark reminder of the volatile political atmosphere in the United States. It raised questions about the motivations behind such acts of violence and the potential for extremism to threaten the very fabric of American democracy. As investigators delved into the background of the suspect and the circumstances surrounding the incident, the nation grappled with the implications of this brazen act. Ryan Wesley Routh, the man at the center of the incident, was described by authorities as a 58-year-old construction company owner originally from Hawaii. Details began to emerge about his past, painting a picture of a man with a complex history. Public records revealed a series of legal issues, including a previous arrest for assault and battery. Interviews with those who knew Routh presented a conflicting image. Some described him as a troubled individual, prone to outbursts of anger, while others, including his son, defended him as a caring and non-violent person. His son insisted that his father's actions were out of character and expressed disbelief at the allegations against him. Despite these conflicting accounts, one thing became clear. Routh was a man who had undergone a significant transformation in his political beliefs in recent years. His journey from a one-time supporter of Donald Trump to a vocal critic reflected a deeper disillusionment with the former president and a growing preoccupation with global politics. Routh's political views appeared to have evolved dramatically, coinciding with his increasing interest in global affairs, particularly the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. His social media posts and online writings revealed a growing obsession with the war, often expressing fervent support for Ukraine and condemnation for Russia's actions. This shift in focus seemed to coincide with a growing disillusionment with Donald Trump. Routh, once a vocal supporter of the former president, became increasingly critical of Trump's policies and rhetoric, particularly regarding the war in Ukraine. He accused Trump of not doing enough to support Ukraine and expressed frustration with what he perceived as the former president's cozy relationship with Vladimir Putin. Routh's online activity painted a picture of a man becoming increasingly radicalized, his posts becoming more frequent and more extreme in their language. He shared conspiracy theories about the war in Ukraine, accused the United States government of complicity in war crimes, and called for violent action against those he deemed responsible for the suffering in Ukraine. In the aftermath of the incident, authorities acted swiftly to bring charges against Ryan Wesley Routh. He was taken into custody and charged with multiple felonies, including attempted murder, aggravated assault with a firearm, and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. The severity of the charges reflected the gravity of the situation and the potential consequences Routh faced. The investigation, led by the FBI in conjunction with state and local authorities, was comprehensive and meticulous. Investigators meticulously combed through Routh's digital footprint, examining his social media activity, online search history, and any other digital communications that could shed light on his motives and any potential accomplices. As the investigation progressed, authorities uncovered a trove of evidence. They discovered a manifesto written by Routh detailing his grievances against Trump and his belief that the former president was complicit in war crimes in Ukraine. The manifesto, along with his online activity and statements made to witnesses, painted a clear picture of Routh's intent to harm Trump. The incident at Trump's golf club sent shockwaves through American society, reigniting the debate about gun control and the rising tide of political violence. The incident became a lightning rod for political commentary, with both sides of the aisle using the event to advance their agendas. Trump and his supporters were quick to blame the incident on what they perceived as inflammatory rhetoric from the left, particularly from President Biden and Vice President Harris. They argued that their words had created a climate of hostility and violence that emboldened individuals like Ruth to act on their grievances. On the other side of the aisle, Democrats condemned the violence while calling for stricter gun control measures to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. They argued that the easy availability of firearms, particularly assault weapons like the one used by Ruth, posed a clear and present danger to public safety. The attempted assassination of Donald Trump by Ryan Wesley Ruth served as a chilling reminder of the fragility of peace and the potential for extremism to rear its ugly head in even the most seemingly secure environments. The incident, while shocking, was not entirely surprising given the increasingly polarized political climate in the United States. The incident forced a nation already grappling with deep divisions to confront uncomfortable truths about the state of its political discourse. It highlighted the dangers of inflammatory rhetoric, the spread of misinformation and conspiracy theories, and the ease with which individuals can become radicalized online. The echoes of the violence at Trump's golf club will continue to reverberate throughout American society for years to come. The incident served as a wake-up call, a stark reminder that the words we use, the ideas we embrace, and the actions we take have real-world consequences. It underscored the urgent need for greater civility, understanding, and a renewed commitment to the principles of democracy that have long held this nation together.